weather. There's a lot of stuff to do. Trails. There's like a YMCA and Barton Springs and stuff. So you can do pretty much like any kind of healthy stuff you want to.
Austin is the 16th healthiest city in America and ranked the first healthiest city in Texas, having extensive trails, running paths, and park area to stay fit.
To an extent.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of fast food restaurants, you know. It's easy to get your fix of whatever you're craving, I guess.
Certainly the social element of people eating healthy, and that kind of is good if you're trying to do that you've got that reinforcement from other people.
Definitely more so than any other major city around here, just because we have a lot of places to go get raw food. Anybody with any kind of diet can really eat substantially here.
I didn't grow up here. I grew up in Colorado in Boulder a couple years ago. There's no snow, and it's definitely warmer year round. Spring and summers are a lot more temperate. I suppose you could kayak out here. There's a lot more river stuff to do.
I just moved here like 2 years ago. So there's no snow for that 7 months. But even, I mean, I have a dog, so I run with my dog a lot, ride the bike, like riding at work was great, and then being able to like hop on a trail down there and go swimming and everything.
Not only do we have good air to breathe here and fun people to be with and a great place to work, we also have access to yoga, which is really important in my life. And I do yoga 4 times a week, and I tend to do a variety of classes. It's a vinyasa flow class, which keeps you moving. You warm up your spine and get into the groove of the class, and then you become involved in exercises that increase your flexibility, your stamina, your balance. And through doing that and focusing, you also begin to let everything go from the outside world, and just you're in that moment, you're in the here and the now. And that is so good for people to be able to let go of all their stresses and their worries and just be present in their body and noticing their breath and their flexibility and how they're feeling. And by the time the class is over, you are in a much calmer state, even though you've had a hard workout. And the endorphins are flowing and you're joyful.
A lot of places offer free classes. I haven't done one yet, but you know, spin classes. A lot of gyms offer free sign-ups and just to come check them out.
Yeah.
So if you can just bounce around and check all those out, you can pretty much work out for free.
A very popular place in Austin to do yoga is the Black Swan Yoga Studio. This particular studio is based off of donations with a variety of styles to choose from. They are a very new branch but growing quickly. This deeply intrigues the younger side of Austinites.
Sometimes when you're not in the mood to do that much, the energy coming from other people in the class carries you into putting out more effort than you would maybe if you were exercising on your own. So that's a nice thing about yoga, is that the community of the class helps to either energize everyone or at the end of the class to calm everyone and to bring a focus into the class so that nothing else is on your mind. I do think that having so many yoga studios in Austin, a lot of people are exposed to it. And it used to be that people that were more free thinkers and more of a hippie-ish style lifestyle that did yoga. And now there's all kinds of people that do yoga, lots of professionals, and everyone can find a class that they seem to fit in. There's more studios, more prevalent in Austin than other cities. I'm sure there are a lot in other big cities, but we do have a lot of yoga studios here and a lot of variety of classes. And so if you have injuries, there's a restorative type of yoga, or for people that are elderly or less flexible. Sometimes men aren't as flexible as women. So they all have the choices here to find classes that they fit into. And then there's a lot of fun classes as well, like the outdoor classes in the park, or the sculpture garden, or up on top of Whole Foods under the stars. So there's a class for everyone.
There are many different styles of yoga in Austin, but the most popular to date is Bikram yoga, otherwise known as hot yoga. The reason Bikram is so popular in Austin is because you're literally sweating out the toxins in every part of your body. Each stretch helps your muscles breathe and relax. It is known to give you more strength and confidence as well.
I do another type of yoga called Yoga Meets Strength twice a week, and it's an endurance, more of an athletic style of yoga, where after our warm-up we choose some light weights and some moderate weights, and then we do yoga postures with the weights, like when we're doing shoulder press, bicep curls, tricep extensions, and some of those may be in chair pose or triangle pose, so you're holding tension in one part of your body while you're moving in another, so it can be quite challenging to balance, and so your core strength is really pulled in on that. And that class is about 45 minutes, and it's just full-on difficult class. Yoga for me calms me, for one. I have a lot of energy, and I can get pretty frenetic about doing a lot of different things and multitasking. And when I go to yoga, it brings me into a place where I focus, I guess, my energy. And when I come out of a yoga class, I feel calmer, and I'm still energetic, but it's like I can move from one thing to another. I don't really have the desire to multitask anymore. I can be more present in my body. I think yoga is a physical and a mental experience. I don't think you can separate the two. You might be attracted to it, like I'm attracted to physical exercise. But when I get in there and I begin to do yoga, then it also affects me mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I'd like to say another thing that yoga does is that it just makes you a nicer person. When you go out after doing a yoga class, it's like you see the world from a different perspective. I'm not sure that there's more yogis in Austin than other large cities, but at the same time we have a lot of classes, and there's a lot of opportunity, and there's donation classes, so if you don't have the money to belong to a certain studio, you can go and pay as much as you want to pay, and there's some really great instructors that teach those classes.
Austinites are generally educated in healthy habits, and Town Lake plays a huge role in that, as it includes the trails and many water activities such as canoeing, kayaking, and paddleboarding.
I've always preferred working outdoors and stuck in an office somewhere. Just you can do, the weather's so good, you can do it almost all year round. So you don't get a lot of rain, you don't get cold too much. So if you want to commit to something, you can do it. You can row or whatever, almost the entire year. Sort of an aquatic center, because you can row, and we'll teach you how to row, and the University of Texas has their team headquarters here. Not the women's team, that's up there, but the club team's here. And you can paddle kayaks or stand-up paddleboard. Yeah, I would say probably, yeah. It's a lot less stressful to work outdoors.
Like just to kind of chill and clear my head. I actually work at the Whole Foods downtown, a venue called Eat Well. So if you guys want to go over there and check that out, I work there and eat that pretty much every day. Just good diet, exercise at home, around the apartment complex.
Whole Foods is the hub of healthy living started by three guys September 20th, 1980, located in the one and only Austin, Texas. Whole Foods supplies the people of Austin with more than 2,600 natural and organic products.
Yes, because I'm more likely to shop here, and we got a lot of healthier options and things. A lot of, you know, frozen foods that don't have a lot of gross preservatives in them, and really nice, fresh produce and meat and things like that. So
I've like pretty much transitioned to only shopping at Whole Foods, which is really great. You do get a discount working here, so that's a little added incentive, but now I know like what goes into certain products and how what I want in my body and how I want them to be processed before they get into my system.
people who are shopping here usually know what we're all about, and we make it easy to facilitate that kind of effort. Yeah.
Foods has better food, really, when it comes to your body and your health. It's worth it to spend a little more money and to put the best fuel into yourself that you possibly can.
I am a cashier, and I also am working on the marketing team. That's what we're doing here today, and the bike team as well. We've been doing it for a while now, actually, a couple years. We deliver like all around town, so I get to ride my bike at work, which is pretty awesome. Being able to get paid and exercise here. Sweet. Favorite thing about working here? I think being surrounded by like this immense amount of knowledge about everything. If you are feeling sick or if you have questions about something that you've never seen before, like the longer route, how do you cook that, what it's good for, different things like that.
Lifestyle. Everyone's fit. You see everyone walking their dog or running on the trail. It's just a good place to live.
It's a good city, it's youthful. It's just about the right size where you've got a lot of big city elements, but you still kind of have that smaller, college-y kind of hometown feel to it as well.